Preface: The Architecture of the Void. We live in the great age of ambiguity, an era where the human heart has become a labyrinth of half-truths, whispered justifications, and carefully curated illusions. We have perfected the art of the almost, built cathedrals of maybe, palaces of hesitation, fortresses to shield ourselves from the harsh light of reality. In love, as in life, we have traded the weight of promise for the feather-light comfort of convenience. We soften words to soften the truth. We call confusion complexity, fear freedom, and indecision exploration. We tell ourselves we are seeing where it goes, keeping it low-key, or figuring it out, as if intimacy could exist without commitment, as if human connection were a playground rather than a covenant. Yet beneath this honeyed language lies an immutable law. The heart does not tolerate ambiguity. It recognizes only extremes. There is no middle ground. There is no neutral terrain where warmth exists without responsibility, desire without consequence, or intimacy without accountability. Life presents only two forces, oppositional as light and shadow, as irreconcilable as life and death, love and lust. Everything else, the "it's complicated," "we're just vibing," the "I'm not ready for labels," is a mask, a distraction, a half-truth dressed as nuance. Lust is the great imitator. It is a brilliant actor, a seducer of the senses. It wears the mask of passion, perfumes itself with the thrill of possibility, parades as destiny. But beneath the glamour lies sand, and sand cannot hold a soul. Lust is the silent architect of sleepless nights, the whisper behind obsessive thoughts, the subtle thief of presence. It transforms desire into anxiety, touch into craving, intimacy into illusion. It promises fulfillment, yet delivers absence. It teaches the mind to rationalize, to justify, to ignore the relentless ticking of its own heart. It thrives on evasion, dressing selfishness as independence. Love, in contrast, is the anchor. It is neither a flicker nor a fleeting spark. It is the gravity that roots us when the world insists on motion. Love demands what lust fears: courage, promise, honesty spoken even when it burns, loyalty that extends beyond novelty. Love is not a feeling to fall into. It is a choice we stand by. It is the rare alchemy that transmutes desire into meaning, chaos into calm, fleeting attraction into permanence. Ignoring this truth carries a cost most never fully comprehend. A life spent in the gray, shuttling between safety and risk, convenience and commitment, leaves the heart hollow, the soul fragmented, the self unmoored. We blame others for heartbreak while overlooking our own refusal to demand clarity. We call unfinished love growth, fading desire freedom, unaware that every evasion leaves an invisible wound. This is not a fairy tale. It does not soothe, it does not comfort, it offers no gentle escape. It is a mirror, unflinching, unsparing. It confronts us with questions we habitually avoid, with truths we carefully disguise. It chronicles what happens when we hide from courage and the cost of a life lived in the liminal spaces between desire and compromise. Before you turn the page, leave your excuses behind. Strip away the complexity you use to justify fear. Look at your life and ask the question that matters above all others. Are you anchored in the safety of a promise or drifting in the chaos of convenience? If it is love, honor it with all that you are. If it is lust, release it with the mercy it deserves. There are no half measures. There is no compromise between meaning and emptiness. There is no neutral ground in the landscape of the heart. This is the binary truth. This is the architecture of the void. Welcome.